Alrighty, so let's talk about doors. Okay, this is gonna be pretty straightforward as well. So when you're doing a door, what you want to do is you want to remove and replace it, right? And then the most standard door is what's called the colonist door pre-hung unit. This is what you're gonna be using most of the time because most doors look like that with those six little boxes. This is the most common indoor um, door. Then, if you want to, you could paint. No, well, yeah, if you want to, you could paint the door. Well, I think you should paint. Let's take a look in this line item. Prior interior hinges, the jab, stops, casing, finishing nails of wood frame, labor costs remove, locks. Yeah. Okay, excludes locks and painting, so we have to paint the door. Okay, so then you will use this line: seal and paint door slabs only per side. So because it's per side, you have to put two if you want the front and the back to be painted. Now, you can also paint the trim of the door and the windows door jamb. So that's just like the area around the door, just right here. This area, we're gonna paint that when you're replacing the door. This is optional. Really, if the door is damaged, it's just these two pieces unless is really damaged, and so or water gets on this or something happens where it's broken, then you want to paint that. But then you would have to replace the door window trims and jamb as well. So that's just a line item that you just look up here and find door window and trim and put that in there. So and also this is also per side, so you have two right there. All doors will need a doorknob. Okay, if you go in Xactimate, if you go to complete and you go to inspect, right, it will show you all of the things that are missing in your Xactimate. And because the stuff that we have in the estimate are goes together in these line items that I'm showing you, you don't see it, but I'm going to show you one probably in the next video. Let me see if I could do it right now. Go right here. Let's delete that. Okay. Okay, here it is. So what is showing right here, these are required fields, but Xactimate inspection results, interior door and lock set rule, right? What is saying here, if all of these are filled in, none of these will show up, but this will show up. What is saying, what Xactimate is trying to do is tell you that there's something wrong, and it will tell you the instructions right here. The number of interior doors does not match the number of lock sets. It is recommended that you add or remove the appropriate items so every door has a corresponding lock set. Now you could bypass this and put your reason why it's bypassing, everything be fine. But usually this is just a warning to tell you that you're missing something in your estimate and you need to go put it back in to complete the estimate. You can't. It really doesn't make sense to have a new door and old locks or not use any locks. Also, a lot of contractors and roofers, they don't understand this part right here, the inspection part. So because they don't understand it, and that Xactimate is trying to tell them that they're doing something wrong, they will just go bypass it, and that's how you'll see a lot of estimates that is done incorrectly, especially once you master and you know how to do an estimate. They're putting things in there that are not supposed to be put in there, and they're not following the inspection results rules. They're just bypassing it. So we're not going to bypass it. What we're going to do is we're going to go back, estimate line items, search. Let's hit lock set. Door dummy lock set interior. Interior door lock set, lock set, lock set. Let's see, lock set. Try not to use the exterior one. Let's see if I just do this. Control Z. Alright, just Control Z and bring it back. So doorknob, interior. So now if you go back to complete, inspect, see it's gone because we added doorknob. And it will be the same thing for the exterior door. You have to put a door lock on there for the exterior doors. And then right here we have the doorstop. This is additional. It's not that much money. It could get go right through. The extra $15 won't hurt anyone. Now let's take a look at some of these doors real quick. Since we're already looking at doors. And specifically, let's do interior doors. Look how fast I found it. When you're not looking for something, you find it so quickly. Okay, so French doors, interior French doors. Go here. French doors are doors that have the glass where you can see right through it. So that's how you know it's a French door, when there's this glass and you can see through the door. It's a French door. Interior barn door. So these are like the new style of doors that people have in their house. It's like a barn door, and you just slide it to the front, slide it to the left. So once you slide it, the entranceway will open, and then you slide it back to close it. So you don't really see these a lot, but it's a little stylish for certain people that want to use that kind of door. The Birch is pretty much a plain door. Let's go here. What's it called? Full Louvered. I don't know how to say that word. But these are typically your closet door that you'll see. You can use those as closet doors. Now these are just different style of wood. The colonist is what you're going to be using a lot. That's the line item that we have here. Solid oak. Mobile home doors. Take a look at those. Looks like a lot smaller door frame. Colonist again. This time it's 8 feet. That's the colonist. Let's see, Bifolds. Colonist. Okay, these are also doors that you'll see for closets. The Bifold closets and pantries. So you want to be aware of the Bifolds door set for colonist doors. But yep, this is pretty much it for the line items. Interior door, paint door, both sides, paint the jamb, give it a doorknob, and you could give it a doorstop if you want to. Alright guys,